Still no gator sightings, although I did see a baby gator sitting on a log. It jumped in the water as soon as it saw me. I don't know if mama gator is somewhere around here, but... What's up, everybody? It is about 8 a.m. We are here in Big Cypress National Preserve. It is sort of next to the Everglades. From what I understand, what makes it different is that it has these things called cypress domes where the Everglades is kind of swampy and it's got some foresty sort of areas like the pines and stuff. The Big Cypress has these cypress trees, I would assume, and it's got these swampy areas, and it kind of gives it a different feel than the Everglades. So we're gonna go find a cypress dome, which is here nearby. A friend of mine told me about it. There's also a trail that goes north. Purchased a lot of specific gear for this, did a little bit of research, because when you're hiking in sort of knee deep, maybe a little bit higher because of the rain, water, you want shoes that have a sole that's not glued on, that won't get stuck in the mud, because it's gonna be a lot of mud, a lot of water, maybe a lot of mosquitoes and stuff. So I got insect repellent, the regular DEET spray, and then some special stuff for the clothing. Probably gonna be here for 2 days, stay one more night here, and just kind of see what I come out with, see what the conditions are. Really never hiked in these kind of conditions, so it's gonna be tricky. There's also gators to take into account, so we'll see. So getting some stuff ready, and then we'll be heading out on the hike. So what are my first impressions here? First of all, this place is freaking awesome. There's just like endless compositions. You sort of have to look for it, see these fallen trees, see maybe some pathways through the cypress trees over here. I'd say the water level is pretty decent. It's about knee level average, a little bit higher, a little bit lower in some places. No gator sightings so far. I've also gotten some cool stuff with the GoPro. I'm not sure if we're gonna use it for reels or something, just like slowly dipping it underwater because we have this sun coming through. It's low enough that it's not that overhead sun, but it's lighting up some of these underwater plants and making some really interesting, cool shots, something that I've seen on Instagram before. But just continuing my way through here, I'm not really sure what is considered the dome area. I was looking on the map where my friend showed me, and it's sort of an opening. Haven't really reached that yet because I've just been too distracted by all these cool compositions. But everything looking pretty dope so far. My insect repellent is working great. Really haven't been bothered at all. And just making my way through here and just really enjoying it. Here just off of Gator Hook Trail. It's a little bit of a 20-minute hike through mostly water to get down here. The domes are somewhat in this direction. It's a little bit trickier than the first location that I visited because the first one is pretty much right off the road. You wander in and there's the dome and the whole area. Down here you have to sort of make your way through these bushes, and it's only about 3 p.m. so I'm not really worried about the light going or anything. There are thunderstorms out in the distance which may or may not hit us, so we'll kind of see what happens. So what am I looking for when I'm doing this Big Cypress photography over here? Well, first of all, I don't really know because it's my first time doing it, but I'm sort of approaching it the same way I would do forest or woodland photography, which I haven't done that much of. Basically, the theory is you look for patterns The lighting, like this morning when we had the morning light coming in and it would hit certain parts of the tree, you'd either side light it or backlight it. It looks pretty good. You kind of find patterns, you know, trees in a certain formation, repetition, or you find unusual things like this root sort of thing I'm photographing right now. It took me a few angles to sort of find one that I liked, which I am pretty satisfied with it because there's a sort of leading line, this tree to the tree in the background. A short drive down the road on the map, I spotted another area, Cypress Dome looking, and looks like I was correct. Drove down here and it looks like another Cypress Dome. Looks a little gatory, so we're going to proceed with caution. The light out here is looking pretty spectacular. It's kind of similar to when I first got in yesterday. It is definitely more flooded because it did rain quite a bit last night. So I would say it's on average knee heights, sometimes higher, a few times lower. But sort of affects compositions, makes it, I guess, a little bit different than it was yesterday. I'm just about out of film and I'm making my way around this center pond area where it's sort of deeper. I can't really wade through it, probably don't even want to. But I'm gonna finish up the photos, finish up the film that I have, make my way, see if I can circle around it because I know where the road is from here. But other than that, this was a pretty awesome experience out here. Kind of wish I saw a gator, you know, maybe from a distance, maybe somehow incorporate into one of the images. It is what it is, you know. I mean, there probably is one around here, a few around here lurking, probably hunting me at the moment. But anyways, definitely going to come back to Big Cypress because, as I said, at different times of the year, the water level might be higher or lower, different compositions that you can get, pretty cool landscapes out here. So for this episode of the vlog, I will see you in the next one.